All right, welcome back. So there are not many who know the full capabilities of the American nuclear arsenal. But according to a new report, former President Donald Trump revealed those highly sensitive secrets to a foreign national shortly after he left the White House. This is what comes from ABC News. Quote, Trump allegedly discussed potentially sensitive information about U.S. nuclear submarines with a member of his Mar-a-Lago Club, an Australian billionaire. The supposed exact number of nuclear warheads they routinely carry and exactly how close they supposedly can get to a Russian submarine without being detected. Now, the former president responded this afternoon, calling the claim false and ridiculous. All right, so this obviously pairs, you got this headline, you've got the Jack Smith stuff with all the, the secrets that he was apparently, had at Mar-a-Lago and talking about. But consider this. A headline, a poll. Who would do a better job responding to a national crisis? Joe Biden, 44%. Donald Trump, 51%. With all of that, Americans still would turn to Donald Trump. You're laughing.
That's a Republican poll. Well, it's got to be a Republican poll.
No, Quinnipiac University, one of the most well-recognized
what
polls.
you said is very true. What my co-panelists said, that the Republicans, the Trump supporters, they don't care that he's under indictment for espionage or whatever he's under indictment for in regard to these documents and stuff. He's just got this following. That being said, I also think that the whole age issue with Biden, it isn't that he's not competent or doesn't have the mental acuity.
You think it plays into this?
I think it does. I think his age and how he presents and his gait doesn't give people confidence, whether it's Democrats or Republicans, and that's starting to be a factor for Democrats now, because we can't ignore it. We've been ignoring it. We've been talking about mental acuity, but the fact of the matter is that poll is an example.
I will add one thing to
the point that I'm making.
Yeah, I would add one thing too, though, and I was reading the New York Times article based on the ABC News reporting. The former ambassador to the United States from Australia, it's like, we know all of this. This is nothing. Right. There's nothing here because Australian sailors.
But there's a line
actually,
between knowing it and then being able to.
Well, but Australian sailors actually sail on our submarines. We're selling them our nuclear submarines so they can help counteract China. This wasn't classified information, and I'm not sure he did it, and he denies doing it. But the ambassador's like, there's nothing new here. We know it. We serve next to you on your submarine.
Yeah, but the issue is he gave it to a citizen, though, a very wealthy citizen, member of Mar-a-Lago. That's disturbing. Allegedly gave it to a citizen, but we know he's been tape sharing and bragging similar kind of information to individuals, because that's what he got indicted on, and so it's disturbing. I mean, remember, the Biden administration doesn't brief him, give him security briefings like they do with other presidents.
Do they still give the classified information to Hunter? Because it's sitting by the Corvette.
Hunter doesn't get briefed. That was a good one. That was a good one. I like that, but that dog won't hunt.
That poll, though, is something to consider, right? And when you look about if it is a two-person matchup, Trump and Biden, and you see that, at the end of the day, it's pocketbook and safety. Something to consider. Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.